Going into the day, we had a strong spike up a couple of days ago, and we had a trend resumption bull yesterday, which is a pretty strong type of bull. We gapped above the channel, so that's a breakout, and the opening was in the neighborhood of the 60-minute trading range high. So it's possible that since we're at the top of a 60-minute trading range, the market might try to trade down. We're also in the area of 1100, which is one of those magical round numbers. Possible that the trading range yesterday became a final flag, and that the small trading range into the close became a final flag. So to me, this is a decent possibility for the day to try to trend down at least to this trading range and maybe down to the tight trading range earlier in the day. So I'm not looking to buy trend from the first bar bull. I would short a trend from the first bar bear if the first bar was a strong bear bar. But it was not. It was a doji. And whenever the first bar of the day is a doji, I think it has to make you wonder if the entire day is going to be a doji day. In other words, a trading range day. Next bar traps some longs at the top. I think it's reasonable to short below, but you know it's going to be barbed wire. You have a doji bar. The bar before is going to overlap half of it, and since the close of the doji bar is in the middle, the bar after it is going to overlap half of it as well. The entry bar traded down but had a bad close. In general, I tend to get out at break even if I'm trading a barbed wire type pattern and the market doesn't run my way. So now you have trapped bears. You have trapped bulls who bought the high 2 and they get stopped out, and then they bought a high 3 and get stopped out again. You have trapped bears who sold here and then they sold the double bottom here. So the market's clearly in breakout mode. You have 3 pushes down, 1, 2, 3. So that's a wedge. I think it's okay to buy above the top of this bull trend bar, but it makes me nervous because I'm buying at the top of a trading range. Market reversed up after testing yesterday's high. So we still have a little gap between the low and yesterday's high, and it reversed up from the moving average. So yes, the market is forcing me to buy higher than I want, but it's a possible low of the day. Okay, a bad looking entry bar point, I would put my stop below the low of the entry bar, and if it gets hit, I'm not going to worry about it. Decent looking bar, but and it would have given people a scalp on this long, but I wouldn't want the market to be coming back. I put in a new high of the day. This is a wedge bull flag. You got 3 pushes up here, 1, 2, 3. I don't want the market to be coming back. This could become a final flag and a high of the day. This could be a second attempt to reverse yesterday's high. The market attempted to reverse yesterday's high here, and this could be setting it up here. To me, you're in breakout mode. You're looking for a measured move. The market tried to break out the downside, and it reversed up. The market is trying to break out of the upside. I'm going to short that and look for a swing down. Okay, 2-bar reversal. Here, the lows of the 2 bars are identical. If they were not, I would be shorting below the low of the bear bar. This is a channel. If the market tries to reverse to the upside out of the channel, usually the first attempt up will fail. Okay, inside bar, outside up bar, an attempt to break out of the top of this channel here. Second attempt up, here's up, down, up, to low 2 short. To me, this is a possible setup for a breakout to a measured move down. But on the other hand, it could be a breakout pullback. The market broke out, it could be pulling back, setting up a rally to the upside. And it could lead to a false breakout below the double bottom. However, to me, this is a decent looking short. Now, the market tested the bottom of the channel. Once the market broke into the channel, it was likely to test the bottom of the channel. Now, does this become a final flag? We had a breakout of the channel, and now a pullback to a lower low. Does the market reverse up? And is this the low of the day? It's possible. You could argue one of these bars is 1 push down, 2 pushes down, 3 pushes down. A breakout below a double bottom, possible final flag. A bull bar. The market triggered low 1 shorts and trapped them, and now the market's turning up. I think it's a reasonable long. It's a possible low of the day. Not a great looking long, but it's definitely possible. Okay, here's the channel. The market broke out here, and now it's pulling back to a higher high. Still something of a channel, but you have a breakout pullback, bear inside bar for a possible short setup. Okay, that looks okay to short below it. The doji makes it much less desirable. So now you have an II. Now you have an III. To me, this still looks like a channel. I think it's okay to short it, but I would only scalp. Market's coming down. Okay, the scalps got their profit. Now, is this forming a wedge bull flag or a high two? You got a high one here, high two here. It's possible. This is a channel, so there could be more up. You got a little bull body at the moving average. In general, a pullback with a bull body in general is safe to buy one tick above it. You have an inside bar. To me, this is tricky. Do you buy above the inside bar, or do you buy above the bar with the bull close, or do you do nothing, thinking that this is becoming a trading range? I don't have strong feelings, but usually buying above a bull bar that pulls back to the moving average is good. That's usually good for a scalp. Okay, now you got higher high. Okay, here's a high. Here's a higher high. Here's a second entry short. You have a bear trend bar. Everyone in the world sees it. It's no surprise. Everyone knows that if the market goes below that signal bar, there should be a profitable short scalp. And it's possible, since it's a wedge, there may be a test of the low of the day. Because anytime everyone sees something, it usually makes it not good. Also, you've been going sideways for 5 bars, 6 bars, but I still think it's a decent setup. Now, this is the third push-up within the channel, 1, 2, 3. I mentioned that I took a look at, and it's also a second attempt to reverse this swing high. I mentioned that I took a look at the spider, and this is actually a bear reversal bar on the spider. So I think that's a decent short, and I took it. Every now and then, you get filled at your limit order without the price going below your limit order, and I did here. Market came down a second time, and as I said, if you're not filled on the second time, I would move my stop to break even, because you don't want the market to try twice to give you money, and if you don't take any money there, or at least break even, you may not get another chance. And the market just rallied into the close. Yesterday I had that dead zone with I don't know how many hours this is, 3 hours or more of virtually no trading. And then today is a small day, and it's just a scalper's day. I'm assuming that, let me see, take a look at the daily chart. Daily chart still bullish. We got 4 up. I'm assuming, let me see what the weekly chart looks like. Since tomorrow's a Thursday, we're getting close to the end of the week. Here's the weekly chart. Looks like it wants to go above that outside week from a couple weeks ago. And this is a channel. This is a breakout of a channel. So now we're forming a pullback. And will the pullback be a higher high or a lower high? We'll find out over the next few weeks. 5-minute chart going into tomorrow. Today is another horizontal day, so it could become a final flag. Now today, this channel had deeper pullbacks and much more chop, much more two-sided trading than the channel yesterday. So we have more two-sided trading. The bears are more active, and we've been up for several days now. It's possible that tomorrow we see a reversal down, either to the bottom of today or to this tight trading range from yesterday. Right now the market is trying to break out. Okay, you got this horizontal trading range today, and the market's trying to break out above its high going into the close today. So right now we have a breakout going into tomorrow. So will the breakout continue up and form a trend from the first bar? Will it reverse back down and become a failed breakout, or will it come down just a little bit, pull back a little bit, and then continue up? That's how I'm looking at tomorrow going in. We have a little breakout going into the close, so I'm looking for a trend from the first bar, as I always do, and also I'll be watching to see if the breakout fails and reverses down, or if it just pulls back and then reverses back up. Good night, everybody.